And as me and the Holy Spirit were reminiscing, I realized that a lot of the things that by the grace of God I've been able to accomplish this year as a content creator and as an entrepreneur, if I had not forgiven that person on December 31st, I would not have been able to accomplish them. December 31st, 2023 was a Sunday. We were in church and it was our youth Sunday. Our theme was resolutions. We were talking about the new year. As we were ending the service, our youth pastor mentioned that there was somebody there who somebody really hurt you and you were having problem forgiving them. Now, because from history, I don't tend to hold grudges against people, because I've noticed that when I hold a grudge, God doesn't talk to me, and me, nobody is worth me losing my relationship with God over. So I let people go easily. Now, somebody had hurt me, but I thought that because I was now functional and I could hear God and I was good, that I had forgiven the person. But the moment they had mentioned it multiple times that, oh, don't go into the new year with unforgiveness, blah blah blah. I didn't think they were talking to me because, like I said, I was good. But then there was a last time as we were about to do the ending prayer that statement was made, and it was almost as if the Lord was fishing. The Holy Spirit was fishing. Where is this unforgiveness? Where did this child hide this unforgiveness? And he touched the spot, and I felt it because it hurt. I felt the pain, and I knew what he was talking about. I knew it, and I started crying, and I said, Lord, this person hurts me. This person hurts me really bad. And eventually, by the time I left service that day, I had forgiven. And as me and the Holy Spirit were reminiscing, I realized that a lot of the things that by the grace of God I've been able to accomplish this year as a content creator and as an entrepreneur, if I had not forgiven that person on December 31st, I would not have been able to accomplish them. Maybe the only thing that I would have been able to accomplish would have been maybe Broken, the spoken word that came out on February 14th, and my book, because those were instructions God gave me for this year, last year. So those are the only things I would have done. But every other thing that I've done this year, my rebrand, my other spoken word points, I am woman, all these things, that I would not have done it because I wouldn't have been able to hear from God because of unforgiveness. And I most certainly wouldn't have been here for the past 2 months giving you guys word of the week about relationships, because quite frankly, the reason why I stopped word of the week early last year was because I was hurt. So there's absolutely no way, if I was still holding a grudge, that I would be here. And all of you that have told me how word of the week has helped you and been with you and encouraged you, y'all wouldn't have heard it. Why? Because I refuse to forgive. And most definitely my podcast, even if I had started it, a lot of the topics I've spoken about for the past 2 months, I wouldn't have been able to talk about them. Why? Because I wouldn't have been able to forgive. So I looked at that in myself and I thought, how many people are stifling their progress and stopping themselves from fulfilling destiny because they refused to forgive? I came here to tell you today that please forgive. Whoever the person is, wherever they are, whatever they've done, choose to forgive. Let it go. Let God carry that burden. Only He can carry it. Forgive. Let it go. Please. Please. There are people that need to hear your voice. Who knows, your podcast might help me heal. Your podcast can help me grow and become a better person. But if you refuse to start a podcast because you have refused to make progress, then why are you stopping my growth? No, please, why are you stopping my growth? Because you have refused to forgive. Why? I need the podcast, please. And we all need the podcast. We all need to hear your voice. We all need to see you make impact. Don't stifle your progress because of unforgiveness. Please heal. Until next week. Bye.